I've had the MacBook Neo for about a day now, and for the first 24 hours, I am completely blown away by this computer. When the MacBook Neo was announced, I knew it would be a good computer, but I didn't realize how good of a computer it would be. I thought it would be like the perfect admin writing machine where I could do all of my day-to-day work tasks on. And I originally set it up just for that, and it absolutely crushed it. I had all of my work apps open: Obsidian, Todoist, Mail, Notion, even Slack. I had them all open at once, and it wasn't sweating at all. So then I did something I said I wasn't going to. I installed a bunch of third-party utilities like some of my favorites, Raycast, Supercharge, and even some Safari extensions. Again, the MacBook Neo didn't sweat these at all. So I installed my creative workflow app, Final Cut, Pixelmator, Hush, Quick Subtitles, and it worked great with all of those. I even worked on my new website a bit last night doing some coding. Everything I threw at the Neo, with one exception, worked perfectly. I was editing shorts shot on my iPhone, photos I shot on my big mirrorless camera. It handled all of my day-to-day work tasks. I was able to do all of this from a compact laptop that doesn't have a fan and is using a generation-old binned iPhone chip. That's impressive. Now, I'm not trying to say I'm going to move my entire creative workflow over to the MacBook Neo, and the MacBook Neo is where I work now, but knowing that I can do this stuff on a $600 laptop from Apple is really comforting. Now, the one exception that I mentioned is it did slow to a crawl when I opened up a Final Cut Pro project that had footage from my cinema camera. But that's okay, because this computer isn't designed for a cinema camera that has a crazy high bitrate. I was just kind of curious what would happen. But the thing I love most about this is it doesn't feel like a cheap MacBook. Apple really paid attention to the details. The aluminum body, color-matched macOS theme to match the color of the Neo you got, and the thin and light design that still feels powerful. This is such an impressive computer. I'm going to be keeping it in my arsenal for when I need a thin and light, powerful computer. And this thing is going to get covered in stickers.